Do you feel like you're maxed out? Like you feel like you're doing so much in life you can't possibly do more? Help! We've all been there. If you feel like you're overwhelmed, exhausted, burnt out, lack of inspiration, drained, you're feeling lost, hopeless, depressed, might I add, maybe just a little bit, this is a major sign that something is imbalanced. So if you feel that way, go ahead and stick me in the comments below, and I hope by the end of this video you feel a little more hopeful and you have a couple more tools that'll help you get out of this crazy mess. So if this sounds familiar, it's actually a common thing. I don't know if you want to call it like imbalance or situation that happens to people who like to drive hard like you. Whether you're trying really hard to level up in your business, in your career, in the things that you aspire for, to be a better person, a better parent, a better friend, a better partner, or just better in life in general so that you can give more and live more and just put yourself out there at full maximum capacity. This is common to feel this way. So I feel like we've all had some level at some point in our life where we just feel like, I know I can do more, I used to do more, and I have so much more in my life. And while more isn't always better, I want you to be able to live an elevated life. I want you to fulfill your highest sense of self and give uninhibitedly. And so many of us are limited by our energy and the amount of time and the amount of resources that we feel like we have. So the number one thing that I can tell you is if you're feeling this way, you just need to restore. You need to restore the balances in your body. So this is good news because I know that sometimes it can feel like it's been this way for a long time and I just don't know if I'm ever gonna pull out of it. All that it means is that you're at such a deficit and you're doing so much that your body is just trying to cope with what's going on. And a lot of you guys might think, but when I look at my life, like there's nothing stressful, like I have a pretty relaxed schedule. I'm not really driving hard, even though it feels like I am every single day. If that's you, don't worry. This applies to you also. You're not lazy, you're not broke, you're not just done, you don't suck, like everybody's not better than you. So many people deal with this. So if you didn't say it earlier, comment below me if you deal with this so that people know that they're not alone too. I totally deal with this. And so let's talk about a couple things when it comes to restoring. I want to explain to you what happened. At some point in your life, it could have been as early as when you were in college, staying up late studying for all of your exams and then partying really hard at night, and then getting out of college and then stressing about trying to get to work. Or it could just be like you've started parenting and then your hormones shifted and then you were trying to shift with the idea of being a new mom. Maybe you've been a business owner or an entrepreneur and the stress of the volatility of that journey. There's so many reasons that we get to a point where we cross our threshold and we stay crossed. And the thing is, our bodies are really smart. They want to work for us and to help us maximize as much as possible. But the truth is, we cross this threshold and we have a tendency to never return. Gone are the days of like sleeping in or just laying down and just falling asleep for a nap. Like kids fall asleep everywhere and we should be able to sleep that easily, but most of us have a hard time sleeping, staying asleep, or we sleep too long and then we wake up and rely on coffee and sometimes painkillers or like things that boost us, even if it's tea or like B supplements. Like those things are great to help give us a boost temporarily, but if we're relying on these every single day, it's a huge sign that we are at a max deficit and we need to recover before our bodies can reset and bring back like that amount of energy that gives you the feeling that you have an amazing amount of time to just like live life without that hindrance. So the first thing that we need to do is back it up. We need to back up, support our system for where it's at. You guys know that I've talked a lot about healing my chronic fatigue due to like adrenal fatigue, and I've talked about in the very beginning, I had to sleep like 12 to 14 hours for like 6 weeks straight. And it was crazy to me because I thought, I don't do anything in the day, like that's super crazy, I'm not stressed out, my schedule is so chill, like why do I need to sleep this much? Because you're recovering years of deficit. So don't think that you can just like stay awake till 3 a.m. on Friday night and then try to sleep in Saturday morning, and then a little bit on Sunday morning, Netflix and chill Sunday night, and then go back into hard work week and hustle, and then that's all that you need. Your body needs to take the time to like actually recalibrate, restore, balance, heal. Like there's a lot more going on there than just catching up on 2 hours of missed sleep. So make sure that what you're doing is going to support your system to not only get through what you're getting through today, but to heal and restore the deficits that have accumulated over the course of time. So rest, relax, restore, get to bed on time, try to get off of anything that you might be relying on energy-wise. Make sure that you start moving your body, keep exercising your body. And if you're so depleted that you feel like you can't exercise, do something for 5 minutes a day to meet yourself in a conscious, intentional place where you get present with your body. Even if it's sitting down after you get out of bed, you sit on the floor and you just breathe and feel that breath move your body and move and energize within your body. That's the very, very first thing that you can do if you're so tired. But if you're pushing really hard and you're doing a lot in the day, like keep in mind that your mind, like thinking and problem solving and doing things like getting the to-do list and then, you know, this project over here, this pressure over here, all these things you got to remember. Now the holidays are coming up and you're going on the vacation here and maybe you have kids. When all of this is going on, your brain uses a lot of energy and you still have to restore. So if you're restoring your brain energy, sitting on the couch or laying down and scrolling on your phone is not going to do it for you. You have to do something where your brain turns off and you get really present. And sometimes just taking 5 minutes a day to do that throughout your day will actually level up your energy and your productivity. So you want to increase the resistance. Treat this like you're working out, right? So once you've restored and you feel like you're at this level, you're going to feel like doing more. Keep in mind that like when you go to the gym, if you do more, you're going to be more sore. You might need more rest, you might feel hungrier, you might feel like you could do a little more yoga or hit up the sauna or get a deep tissue massage. You're doing all these things to get your body feeling comfortable again, even though you know that going to the gym and exercising really hard was good. This works the same way for energy, mental, and emotional capacity. So as you move through life, don't worry, this is not the place that you have to stop, but you have to restore, heal, and support your current state so that you can continue to grow and move forward. And then increase that resistance, increase your threshold in the amount of time and energy that you can really output on a daily basis. And then when you get there, you rinse and you repeat. So if you guys want to know more about this or you want to understand how to take that first step to really resetting the energy and the time that you have in your life, I'm actually giving out some 20-minute free coaching sessions. I'll stick the link below. You guys have been asking for this for a really long time. Like I get messages from you guys weekly asking if I do coaching, asking for help and advice. So if you want to really narrow down and find the next 2 or 3 really easy steps that you can do to change your life right now, get more time and energy, go ahead and apply at the link below and hopefully I get a chance to help you out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here with me and letting me know what's going on in your life and your journey. I hope that these videos help you really optimize your time and your experience here in this beautiful world and this beautiful life. Remember that the more that you give to yourself, the more that you can give and live fully, and I really want to share that with you. So thanks so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao for now.